Hello everyone, this channel is still alive, and no, I have not taken a break. I am currently been working on several things editing wise for this channel. Some of the biggest videos I've ever done in the sense of just work and stuff. Before I jump into my big Amazon Prime Day haul that I did, I just want to say I'm currently in the process of editing out a really big video that I kind of wish I had out like 2 months ago. No, it's not related to the video that I've been working on for several years at this point. That video is definitely going to be done eventually, hopefully this year. But yeah, I just wanted to give an update without actually doing another update video. I really hate doing update videos. Yeah, the video I've been working on is a fan-made casting video, and I hope you guys enjoy it, but eventually that's going to be coming out. It should have been out because I was trying to match the anniversary of the thing that it represents. I'm trying to hint at it without actually spoiling what it is, but if you do familiar with the thing that I'm doing a fan casting on, then you will enjoy the video, hopefully. But anyways, moving on to my amazing deals. I'm not normally a Prime member, but what happened was there was a newer release that's coming out that has like a collector's edition, and I wanted to get it, but you can only pre-order it and buy it if you're a Amazon Prime member. So I'm like, I haven't been one before. I'll use the free trial for a month, pre-order it. It comes out within that same time, luckily, and I'm like, okay, everything works out great. So I pre-ordered that. But then Prime Day came by, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get anything. I got more stuff than I thought. Anyways, starting off with the only Criterion movie by itself that I wanted to get that was on my list that was actually on sale. Bowling for Columbine, the Michael Moore documentary, Blu-ray. Really great, amazing documentary by Michael Moore. I kind of wish Criterion would pick up the rest of Michael Moore's documentaries on Criterion. But who knows? We'll see what happens in the future. Mandy. Gotta pick up as many Nicolas Cage movies as possible. I can't wait to check this one out because I heard this one is absolutely crazy. I have no idea what it's about. I think it's some sort of revenge type flick thing, but Nicolas Cage wise, and possibly stylized, I'm assuming, just from the cover art. But I heard it's pretty good. Trying to do this in such a way that I don't have to edit this video to hell because it takes forever. I picked up Welcome to Marwen. I was gonna say Marwen Call, but kind of an underrated movie that came out last year. I felt pretty good. I can definitely see why people dislike this movie. To me, I thought it was good, but I can sort of just see the overall problems with this film. I kind of regretted putting it as number 10 for best movies of last year that I watched for the first time that were released that year. And I kind of wish I just left this in the honorable mention for best. Not, I kind of feel like I screwed up there. But if you want to check out the rest of that list, check it out. That video is somewhere on my channel. I also picked up Death Race Beyond Anarchy. I really love car combat movies or video games. That's kind of like the very specific genre that I love, and there's actually really not a lot of films that are really based around car combat in the sense. So I've seen the original Death Race with Sylvester Stallone and the remake with Jason Statham, but this is part of the remakes section. I think it's continued on. I don't know if this is the 4th or 5th movie, but I gotta pick up the ones in between. I have to try and track down a copy of the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and I think this is the 5th one, but I don't know. With this Prime sale, picked up, kind of completed a lot of holes in my collection with 3D modern movies that are not really that great or amazing, but kind of have to get because at some point I want to check them out, you know. Pacific Rim Uprising 3D Blu-ray. Love the first one. Second one I heard was okay, but I mean, really, you're missing the guy who created the first one, Guillermo del Toro, so it's not surprising that this one wasn't as good. I picked up Kong Skull Island 3D finally. I have seen this movie in theaters. It was actually pretty good, and I had fun with it, which is kind of should be the case with these type of monster movies, you know, or giant monster movies, I should say. Really excited to see the Kong versus Godzilla movie that's coming out next year. And the only reason I really picked this up is because it's a Guy Ritchie movie, and as King Arthur. I'm not too excited to watch this, but I hope Guy Ritchie impresses me with this movie. I really wish he was doing Sherlock Holmes free, but they've just confirmed that a different director is going to be doing Sherlock Holmes free with a Robert Downey Jr. one, and I'm very disappointed. I don't know what you're doing, Guy Ritchie. I mean, okay, I understand you did this movie, you did Aladdin. I haven't seen Aladdin, but you know, I heard it's pretty good overall, considering it's a remake of an animated classic. But like, I really wish you would just do Sherlock Holmes free, do a good trilogy. But now that you're pushing it off to a different director, anyways, that's enough about that. I picked up Rampage, Dwayne Johnson, 3D Blu-ray, and I'm super excited. I'm a little bit. I wanted to see this in theater so badly, just because Rampage is one of my favorite arcade games of the, 2D side-scroller type arcade games, and I just loved Rampage. I love playing the lizard, Liz, I think the lizard is named. It's been a long time since I played the game. Trailers, I was a little bit, but I've heard some good things about it, so. Anyways, out of all the 3D movies I got that should have came with a slipcover, this was the only one that came with a slipcover, and that is Tomb Raider 3D. Really only picked this up because, I have the other Tomb Raider films with Angelina Jolie. I never saw this one, but for the trailers it looked like it literally was a remake of the Tomb Raider game, the one that they did to reboot sort of the franchise, and that was an extremely good game. I didn't really play the sequel or anything afterwards, but that game was pretty good, and this looked exactly like it from the trailers, but so I guess this is going to be the movie version of it. This next one didn't have a Prime Day sale, but it was kind of on sale for a newer release, and I knew this was a newer release I really wanted to get, and that is Mothra Steelbook Blu-ray. Looks really cool. Really like the sort of classic poster art for it, and excited to check this one out, especially after seeing Godzilla King of the Monsters. That was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Out of all the sale things I got, this one was the one I was most disappointed to not come with a slipcover, and as Avatar: The Last Airbender, the complete series Blu-ray, I am so salty about it, because I know the Blu-ray case, it's like a him in like the spirit world type thing, so it's like it's all the dark blue with the glowing and all that, and it's like, damn, I really wish it came with the slipcover. But that's the problem with Amazon, is anything you want with the slipcover, you're taking a gamble. Usually newer releases, you're guaranteed to get the slipcover. Cortana, Cora complete series, the other one, the spin-off, that takes place later on. That one was also on sale. I didn't get it because even though it was on sale, it was still like $40-50, and I'm like, I'm gonna just wait for it to be lower, and I'm sure it will be on Boxing Day or something like that, so I'll pick that up later. I've only seen Avatar: The Last Airbender series, never watched any of the newer ones, but I heard it's not bad. I picked up Scorpion King, the 5-movie collection. I can't believe they made 5 of these. But I really love the first one. I don't think I've seen any of the other sequels. But I like just having all of it in one small little collection. So this one was probably the best deal I got, other than the last thing. But this was probably my favorite deal, and that was The Last House on the Left, Wes Craven film, Arrow edition with the book, and I think it was $50 on Amazon, and it was on sale for about 15 Canadian. So I was like, hell yeah. I kind of wish the other Wes Craven Arrow movie, I think The Hills Have Eyes, I kind of wish that one was also on sale, but I'm just happy I got this for so cheap. Never seen it. This is the biggest collection I have on Blu-ray now, and the biggest box set I have on Blu-ray now. It is the Criterion 100 Years of Olympic Films set. Super excited that I got this for let's say it was like I think right now if you got it full price it's like $400, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like, I mean, I understand why it's priced at $400, but at the same time I'm like, I'm not really a fan of sports, so I'm like, it's kind of thing I wanted to pick up eventually just to watch, because it would be nice seeing the highlights of all that history and all that, and that's basically what it is. And it was like, I think it was like $160, not including shipping and tax, but I think Prime, it was free shipping or something like that. But yeah, so it was like very cheap. And I'm like, there's no way I can pass up a deal that good, especially the fact that it's Amazon.ca that all these deals were, because if I buy on Amazon.com, the conversion makes it like 2 times more expensive and all that, especially for a set this big. But I kind of just wanted to open this up. I didn't really want to do a separate unboxing video, so yeah, so let's open this up. Yeah, it is 32 discs, if I remember correctly, and it has about 52 films, 53 movies, over 6,000 minutes in this collection, and I have no idea when I'm ever going to have enough time to actually watch all of this, but I can watch some of it eventually, hopefully. As you can see, it opens from the bottom, has a border on the bottom to hold things in, comes with really big book. It is thick. Giving what looks like a timeline of everything. Show the camera a bit. Just a couple pages. also comes with a lot of films that weren't really on Blu-ray, I think, ever, or solo release. So, yeah, official Olympic release. It took them several years just to gather all the footage and restore most of it and all that. It looks like the discs are all. I was wondering how they were gonna do the discs, and it's like a little cardboard CD type cover. Each one has the number, the year, and where it takes place. And the discs labeled the same way, so the number 1, and then it tells you where and all that, gold. I laid out the entire disc collection right there. Really neat. I mean, just seeing a single still image from each event and just seeing it go up in years, like, that's pretty cool. I just wonder how, especially the earlier stuff, how it was filmed. Like, just watching it, just looking at it as a film history thing, like, just how the technology has changed to actually record the Olympics. It's just really cool. Really cool set. Oh, so many discs. I actually remember Beijing and London and Vancouver, so that's going to be also interesting watching the most newest ones. That's where it ends, because started in 1912, ends in 2012. Only makes sense, 100 years. Yeah, so this doesn't come off, it's attached to this, which is nice. It gives it a little more structure. Kind of don't like how the discs are just sort of flopping back and forth sideways like that. But I couldn't really see them doing like a, I don't know, digibook with that many discs or anything like that. Plastic would probably take up way too much trying to get that many discs in, so it's a very unique way of having a box set of stuff. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I want you to have a nice day or night or whatever time you watch this. Have a nice whatever. Check out my other stuff if you want. It's going to be a little bit before I'm done any of the major videos that I really want to do. So be patient. Stuff will be arriving eventually.